What is up, everybody? Ooh, we're so crooked here.
Yes, we are.
We're so crooked. There we go.
I can't see because there we go.
Oh, there we are. Why does it look so dark?
I don't know.
We got a light, we got everything. What's going on, guys? We are here. This is going to be our new normal, right?
Yes.
Thursday nights, YouTube, live. Right here. Questions answered. So, that's it. What's going on, Linz?
Not much.
No? Why does it still say waiting? Scheduled for... What's going on here?
I think we're live.
Are we live?
Somebody
Shall I
say
reload
something.
This? Yeah. Is this working?
Yeah, there's another person that just tried. Now there's another one.
Okay.
It's gone.
Okay.
We're good.
It's just something. Okay, now we're good. Okay. Sorry, guys. If you haven't yet, guys, make sure you've joined our Facebook group if you're thinking about moving to Florida. The link is down in the description below this video. Otherwise, if you want to look it up, it's called Let's Move to Florida, a group by Florida with 5. Follow us on Instagram. Subscribe to our channel. What else?
Hit the bell.
TikTok. Kinda.
Kinda.
Yeah, we haven't done that in a while. What's up, Brandon?
What is up, Brandon?
Okay, we need a little closer, a little closer, a little closer, a little closer, a little closer. A little
Okay.
Okay.
Close enough.
Kristen, hey, how are you?
How is it going, Chris?
I think Kristen is one that isn't on Facebook. So we've been going live a lot lately on Facebook. We haven't forgotten about all you people that are only on YouTube. It's now scheduled.
Yes.
We're going to try to go live every Thursday night on YouTube. Now, the time might be different each Thursday night, kind of depending on our schedule. We got baseball coming up and things like that. So we're not necessarily sure of what time it's going to be consistently.
And then Saturday nights.
Right, on Facebook.
On Facebook.
Thursdays, YouTube. Saturdays, Facebook.
Yes.
Hello, Tosh from
Tosh.
New York. Another New Yorker.
New Yorker.
Yeah. You know, we realize this now that this is probably a little early.
It is.
For a lot of people.
It
we
is.
probably have a lot of people that are going to miss this because they are eating dinner.
Probably.
I mean, you know what, Lindsay? In the West Coast, it's only 3 p.m. right now. People are still at work.
Oh my gosh, if it was only 3 p.m. right now.
What would you be doing?
School.
You're ready for bed right now, I think.
Yeah.
Mira says, hey guys, how are you? Big fan, living in New York also, but moving next year. We're doing good.
We're doing good.
It's like perfect weather out right now. It's like 80 degrees maybe. You're cold.
I'm so cold.
You know, the meme we made the other day is definitely true for you. If you saw it on Facebook.
Well, actually, guys, I gotta tell you this is like super funny. So I think it was Monday. Was it Monday when the first like chilly morning came in?
No, I think it was Tuesday.
Was it Tuesday?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever day it was, where it was like the first day where the mornings were cold. I was getting the kids up for school and I said, you guys, it's Christmas. Come downstairs. And they all come running down. It's snowing. And we came out the door and it was like 70. And the kids were like, oh my gosh,
Now,
like I'm so cold.
When I went to work, it was like 64 out.
Oh,
What would you do?
I don't know.
You know what I did?
Cold.
I rolled the windows down.
Yeah, well, however, I say I'm cold, but yet I've been loving opening the windows every day.
It is so nice to be able to open the windows and get some fresh air, for sure. Because since probably when the last time we did it was April, probably.
And in Wisconsin, like that was my thing. I mean, I would even crack them in the winter.
And definitely.
You know?
And in the summertime, have them open all the time, pretty much.
Yes.
Dave says, hey, y'all. Been a while.
Hey, y'all.
Is this Dave? Like old friend Dave? What Dave is this?
Is it new friend Dave?
Is it new friend Dave? It could be new friend Dave. Christian's in the house.
Hey, Christian.
He said, hey, my friends. How are you doing, my friends? I'm so happy and proud that I'm moving to Panama City Beach in 2021.
That is so
We're happy
exciting.
for you, too. And thank you, Christian, for all your support you give us on Facebook.
I love it.
We love it. Absolutely love it.
I look forward to his comments all the time.
You know what? I'm so bad because on our last Facebook live stream on Saturday, I told you guys that we had a video filmed for YouTube.
Oh my gosh.
I've like got it edited like 2 minutes in, and that's as far as I got. We have one video filmed. We're filming another one this weekend.
Yes.
They're both, our next 2 videos are adventure videos. Okay?
You
So-
do not want to miss the one coming up on Sunday. It's going to
Well,
be
no,
so much fun.
The one we're filming on Sunday.
Yeah, filming.
So-
So you'll probably see it next year. I'm just
No,
kidding.
not that late.
I'm just kidding.
But we went on a
try.
couple adventures. We have ideas too for
Yes.
other like informational videos. We just haven't got to them yet. We're so
You know,
bad.
it's not that we're bad. It's like
We're busy.
it's this homeschooling. Like all this is just so new, and just our schedules and.
Yeah, it's definitely, and I'm trying to get my real estate license.
Yes.
So that takes up time, studying for that, taking the class for that, and then I have to study for the test for a while too before I take the test.
I mean, there's 5 kids running around.
Right,
So
so-
it's, and then,
It's new friend Dave. Oh, hold on, I missed one.
new friend Dave.
Zayed says, hello, guys. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make this a little bigger. How's that? New friend Dave, Central Indiana in the summer,
Indiana.
Citrus County in the winter.
My brother's from Indiana.
Scared to pull the trigger on a relo.
Oh, come
Hey.
on.
Dave, you'd only be paying for one house then,
Yeah.
right? Or, I don't know, maybe you're doing a long-term rental, but hey, it's money you'd save on the long-term rental. At least you'd just be having pay for the house,
Yes. Alaska.
Always. You know what? We got the Sandersons in the house, and
No snow yet.
I didn't think that they'd be joining us because it's only like 3 o'clock there.
Well, that's awesome.
I know. Like everyone's either working in school, whatever. Thank you for joining.
Yes.
No snow yet, but bracing for it. Oh man, it's only September. No, it's October today.
It's October 1st.
It's October.
The kids have already asked me
Yes.
how long until Santa's here.
Andrea, we are busy having fun all the
Yes.
time. We're always trying to go someplace. We went.
Oh my gosh, you guys, we went to a ranch yesterday, and if anyone that knows me, like little Lindsay, I have always been obsessed with horses, and my Aunt Amy still has Corona, always brought me up to her farm when I was growing up, and spent a lot of time with her, and being able to see my daughter go and spend some time with horses, she is just like me, and she was amazing. It was such an awesome
was a lot of
experience.
fun.
It was so much fun.
A lot of fun.
To the point where I think we're gonna pull the trigger and get
A
her-
horse. Oh.
Well, we want to do that, but I want to get her into lessons for sure. So if you guys are ever visiting, it is called Big
Red.
Red Pony Parties, and it is it's about an hour and 20 minutes from us in Davenport, and it's all like donations. It's a nonprofit ranch. It's amazing. It's beautiful, and it's a rescue. So they get animals in that
Are sick or injured
Yep.
or have,
And-
they
Yep, and
need
then they-
rehabilitation, things like that.
nurse them back to health. But they also do birthday parties, which is a big portion of
And we
where they get their money.
We booked Lucy's birthday party there, so we will probably make a video when
Oh
we
yes,
do that. So
yes,
we'll make
we already
a video
talked
on
to
the
them
place.
and got the okay to do that. So.
Right. Sanderson says it's 2 o'clock, but hey, I can multitask. 4 hours behind Florida. 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Where?
Alaska? What's the temperature there? We gotta know. Hold on, I'm gonna guess. I think it's 46 right now.
Do you guys see whales all
Wait,
the time?
it's 2 o'clock.
I feel like
54 right now. 54 in
I feel
Alaska.
like everyone in Alaska sees whales all the time, and I'm like super jealous of it.
Lindsay, please share where you get your eyebrow done.
Oh boy.
Right in her bedroom mirror.
Yes. So back in the day, remember, ladies, how it was cool to have like pencil thin eyebrows? Yeah, well, I was one of them. No thanks to my sisters who plucked all of my eyebrows off of my face, and they've never really grew back fully. So I have to add. I fill in myself. So
Do you have a technique you want to share?
it really depends. Like each day, kind of just depends. Like on my attitude.
Sometimes she goes up, sometimes she goes sideways, just whatever.
Yep, and sometimes I just wipe them off completely. And yeah, so, but thank you.
Oh, Mira is laughing and says it's beautiful.
Oh, well, thank you.
Dave says already bought the house.
Yay.
I just bounce back and forth all winter, get bored down there inside a week, get cold or go down, get bored, go boom.
Okay.
I kind of messed that up
Yeah,
a
you
little
did.
bit. But I get the point, and that is awesome. You know what? Because,
Oh my gosh. They're having a Nerf gun war.
oh boy, the windows are like shaking.
Yeah.
Um,
They take full
Wow.
advantage
oh
when
yeah,
we're
definitely.
live.
We
'Cause
let
they
we
know
let
we
Brody
can't.
babysit inside the
That
house.
was our first mistake.
Yeah, that's a bad mistake. But that's awesome that you're able to bounce back and forth because, I would love if we were in a position to have a house back in Wisconsin and here so that we can kind of
Yes.
go back and forth whenever we want.
Gosh, wouldn't you think it would be so seasonal in Wisconsin though? Because we're wussies.
You'd get off the plane and say, nope,
Nope.
and get back
Daggone.
Todd, what's up? Todd says, my family's planning for a move to Central Florida in summer 2021 in advance of the new school year. Although it's premature to begin looking at individual homes, my wife and I would like to begin taking weekend trips down from Illinois to
Yes.
scope out neighborhoods.
100%.
I'm not skipping you out and about with the Bakers. I'm just going to continue on Todd's because he was typing. We recognize that many communities are gated. Do you have any suggestions on how we can visit these neighborhoods? We don't want to waste a realtor's time when it's premature to look at specific
That's
houses.
hard.
Well, Todd, I don't know if you're new to our channel.
Remember what we did one time to get in?
Oh, yeah. Well,
Don't do that.
you could. I mean, people do it. You could sneak in behind people. Lots of gated neighborhoods, if they're not done, what am I trying to say? If they're not done developing the neighborhood, meaning like they're still having new construction, lots of the time there's a welcome center or something like that. You can drive up to the gate and say, hey, I'm interested in possibly building a home here. Is it okay if I go to the model home or back to the welcome center or just check out, whatever? And lots of them would probably let you in.
I don't know. I don't think here
They do. There's a thing right by the
that
entrance.
would just let anyone in.
If you say you're going, yes, they do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can talk to the builders and everything. Otherwise, Todd, if you're new to our channel and you don't know, I'm getting my realtor's license, and I'm not like that where I think you're wasting my time.
Right.
I'd be happy to show you neighborhoods or whatever.
Yes.
So, reach out to us if that's something you're interested in. Out and about with the Bakers, I didn't forget, I should say. Hey, guys, we are putting our home up for sale this Monday. Almost there. Still not sure where exactly we will live, but I believe it will be the Lakeland area.
Lakeland is
Very
awesome.
nice area. We love Lakeland. Not too far from us
Not
either.
too far
Only
from-
about a half an hour.
We just watched an outdoor movie in Lakeland.
We did, and oh no, that wasn't Lakeland. Never mind.
No, the movie was though.
The movie was Lakeland. Yes, they have a really old.
It's so cool.
I think it's no, I don't want to say that because I don't know for sure, but it's a very old drive-in movie theater. I think it was from the 50s is when it first was opened up. It's called.
It's really cool.
The Silver Moon.
But bring your bug spray.
Or stay in your car.
Yeah.
The Sandersons say 49 degrees. I was pretty close. Whales when you go out on tour boats. Also sea otters, orca whales, seals, and more. That's so cool.
I'm so jealous.
Can
you just take me there?
For like a couple days, right? Or a week.
We'll go in the summer.
Oh yeah, we could go in it's still only like 70s in the summer, isn't it?
Well, I can. I'll handle it to see a whale.
Mira says, if you had to purchase in Davenport, would you? Yes.
Yes. Here.
We love. Well, there's other communities that are nice too.
Here.
We love our community though, and we're used to it, and it's familiar.
There is a lot of really, really awesome gated communities in Davenport. I am just attached to this one. There's just so much. I feel like they go above and beyond in here between the parades, the Halloween, the Christmas. I mean, they bring Santa right here. You get free pictures, pool parties.
Can't beat it. 2 pools.
You just can't beat it. I mean, it's
Actually, there's 3 pools.
You get like lost back here though because there's so much to do.
And as far as if you're talking Davenport area, if you're looking at the Central Florida area, you're going to get your most bang for your buck in Davenport.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
The Bakers say I'm also getting my real estate license as well. That is awesome.
That's awesome.
It's a lot of work, especially when you have a full-time job and a family and a YouTube channel and all that stuff,
Yes.
Pretty much 2 full-time jobs. Our house is very loud right now.
I'm going to be right back.
Alan, what's up? I know you're a PM in the construction industry. How hard was it for you to adapt to the different construction methods from your home state of Florida? That's actually a really good question, Alan. There's a lot of stuff to deal with, hurricane, whatever you want to say. There's, different wind loads and things, especially in my trade. So it's not that hard. It's really, lots of it's only if you're within a mile from the coast as well. And lots of it's only Miami-Dade if you have a project down there because they tend to see a lot higher winds. But other than that, the building methods, it's a little bit different. I mean, because I deal with an exterior product So I'm going over the finish of the building, and I'm not used to hardy board siding, which is used a lot down here in Florida. Our house is actually made out of it. Also, like stucco and things like that are not very prevalent up in Wisconsin. So it's just different things like that, you know, to get used to in the construction industry, but it wasn't overwhelming or anything like that. Miguel says, my family and I are planning to move next year. Thanks for the videos. You're very welcome, Miguel.
You're so welcome.
Back to Alan. Also want to say you guys rock, and me and my family love your vlog and lives. Thank you very much. I hope all of you are following us on Facebook, because we have been much more active on Facebook lately, and we got to keep pace on on YouTube.
Yes.
We've been kind of slacking on YouTube lately.
Yeah, we need
But we share a lot more of like our daily lives and things like that on Facebook, and we pretty much post something at least every day.
Yeah.
So check that out, and make sure you're joining our group too.
Yes.
Down in the description below. Best Moving to Florida group on Facebook.
That's not what it's called, though.
No, but that's what it is.
Yes, it is.
Fallon says, can you message me the subdivision, please? Yes, Fallon,
Yes.
we can definitely do that. California Dreamin'.
That's a cool name.
Is it? Should be Florida Dreamin', right? I'm just kidding. I'm under contract for a house in Manatee River in Bradenton. Looking forward to a boat in the backyard. Man, that's like my dream.
Oh my gosh.
You got to have us over for a barbecue.
Yes.
Okay?
I mean, we're inviting ourselves.
Yes.
So.
You have to have us over for a
Yes.
barbecue. The bakers say, especially, oh yes it is, especially when I have to do it online, so major discipline on my part. That's what I'm doing too. I have the online class. I almost wish, you know, as much as it would have sucked.
When you did it in Wisconsin, I thought that you
There's
got to watch DVDs.
Well, that's the course that I had there, and there's different requirements per state for how many hours you have to do and all that. So it's different from state to state. But I'm doing it online too. I almost wish, even though it would have been a huge inconvenience, they had like night classes that were like, I forget, like 2 or 3 weeks long.
Maybe you should have did that.
Like 4 or 5 hours. I think it was like from 5 o'clock to 10 o'clock, like Monday through, really? Monday through Friday for like 3 weeks or something like that. But it'd be done then, you know? So something to look at next time maybe. That's gonna stink. Come on. There we go.
There you go.
All right. Gator says, hey, Florida 5, what
Gator.
subdivision were you in where your family rented last month? That was more than a month ago, but not too long ago. Love that pool. Heading down next week shopping for a short-term
Guys,
rental. What neighborhood was that?
My mom and Nana and Papa are coming here right now.
They're on their way.
And they're going in that same subdivision.
not.
Yes,
They
they
rent-
are. It's not. It's on the other side. It's in a different part.
Yeah, it's further down the road in a different subdivision.
It is?
Yes. I don't remember the name of
I
that
could've
subdivision.
sworn it was in
but
the same.
To be honest, Gator.
Off of 27 by Four Corners.
Yeah, off of 27 by Ronald Reagan. How's that? Right over there.
Yeah.
So, I don't know the name of the subdivision, but to be honest, like all of the pools in Florida are awesome, pretty much. And it was a nice pool, but you can find pools like that in any subdivision.
Yeah.
So it's not subdivision specific.
Maybe he liked that it was open fields and stuff in the back.
Yeah, that
It
was
won't
nice.
be
Yeah.
very long.
What's up, Matt?
because-
We got Matt in the house.
What's up, Matt?
I know, we're so early tonight. Thanks to you and a few other YouTubers, my wife and I are in contract for a home in Tampa. Thanks a lot. Wish us luck.
Good luck.
Very good luck. You're in contract already, right? Everything's gonna go so smooth.
That's
right?
awesome.
Does he got OnlyFans? What's that? Oh,
My mom answered for him. Tuscan Ridge.
Tuscan Ridge. There you go. I think OnlyFans is like something where you have memberships or something.
Yeah.
We don't have anything like that.
No, because then they gotta pay.
We're free.
We're free.
Mira. Oh, they are in Tuscan Ridge again, man.
I told you.
Oh, man, that is so far away. I thought that
It's
you
my
showed
mom
me.
and dad. I think I would know.
I thought you showed me one that was way further down 27.
No, they can't be in that specific one.
Nana, did you switch? Did you send your daughter a different one?
No, she couldn't get in that one, so they're.
I know,
down
but
road.
the address you gave me before I looked it up, and it was way down the road. Oh well, I'm wrong.
Anyways, Tuscan Ridge.
Yes. Mira says, how's the rental in Davenport? Do you find that there's a demand for long-term rental properties? All right. That's a great question, Mira. Because we're in, obviously, a time in our country that we've never seen before, right?
Right.
And this Central Florida, especially Davenport, is loaded with vacation rentals, short-term vacation rentals. Now, what's happening now? Not as many people are vacationing down here. Not nearly as many people. Lots of these vacation homes are sitting empty.
Oh,
I believe, and
selling.
I've seen it already in our neighborhood and other places. Some of them are just getting sold
straight up sold
to families,
full-time
you know,
families.
to live there full time. I'm also seeing some that are switching from short-term rentals to long-term rentals.
Yep.
Now, the rentals in Davenport, as far as long-term rentals, it's a pretty thin market. Like, we didn't have very many houses to look at. Now, maybe that's because that's even better. Maybe that's man, it's like we live in the ghetto. I think that guy's doing it on purpose. Okay. Anyway,
Back to you.
I don't even remember what I was saying. I think that lots of them are going to switch to long-term rentals just because they're not making that money. You gotta pay the bills and the mortgage, right?
Yep.
So I think there's going to start to be a lot more long-term rentals in the area. Free is the best, says Matt. Yes, it is. We're caught up already?
We are.
What's going on? Guys, ask some questions. Oh, man,
very
as soon as
good
I say that, they're pumped. I'm just kidding. We love it, J&N. Don't think I could live in Florida year-round, but we are thinking of spending the winter months in Florida. How we should approach looking for a place to rent for 3 months. Well, if you're going to rent for 3 months, you're not going to find it on places like Zillow, Trulia, anything like that. Typically, those are a year minimum lease. Your best bet is going to be VRBO, HomeAway, Airbnb, all that kind of stuff. And lots of the time you can contact the owner before you actually rent it. I would do that because I think if you rent for 3 months, they'd probably be willing to give you some kind of discount.
Yeah, but didn't your parents do like 2 months?
They did, somewhere.
Right here.
No, they did one month.
Oh, 1 month.
1 month, yeah. Alan says, how long until you get your real estate license? I'm wanting to make a trip down there first of next year for house
he'll have
hunting
it.
and get a feel for the different areas. I will have it well before then, unless something major happens. But
Yes.
I mean, I'm about halfway done with my course already, so
We're going to get it done.
finish the course, take the test, and sign on to do brokerage, and then we're good.
Yes.
Pay a bunch of money. Mira, thank you for answering, she says. Mira, we answer everybody. You're very welcome, though. Fallon says, my friends are renting a VRBO long-term right now. See? Hey, Fallon, do you know, if they're renting it long-term, did they just straight up go on VRBO and make the reservation on there? Or did they contact the owner and ask them about long-term rentals and maybe different like price points and things like that? Because I'd be interested to know that. Corey says, closing on our house in Minnesota on 10/30, 1 month, 30 days from now.
That's awesome.
So what's the plan then, Corey? Where are we going? Heading down to East Orlando in November. There we go.
What does it say?
Nothing good.
Was it quick advice? Oh my god.
Yeah, it's not on there.
Okay.
Gator is looking in the Reunion area. That's not far from us. Reunion Celebration, great area.
Great area.
What else we got here? Dave, congrats, Corey. Yes, thank you, Dave, for congratulating a member of our community.
Yes.
Fallon found it for them. 4 houses from her. That's awesome.
That is so awesome.
That is awesome. You want to say it again?
Slice of life.
Slice of life. Slice of life.
Life.
Slice of life. Yes, we are doing well. Again, guys,
And we hope you are doing well.
Again.
As well.
if you have missed the beginning or whatever, we didn't abandon YouTube.
No.
We're just busy. It takes a lot of effort, believe it or not, and time to edit videos and stuff. We have one filmed. I'm working on editing it. We haven't gone live on YouTube in a couple weeks, but we went live on Facebook a couple times. So if you're not following us on Facebook, you got to follow us there too.
It's just so hard because with this homeschooling by 4 o'clock,
Yeah.
we're
ready to.
we're shot.
Yes. Christian is quoting the Bible, I think. And now, when we know that in all things God works for all the good of those who love him, who have been,
That is awesome.
called according to his purpose. And what are the best restaurants in Florida? It depends what you're looking for. I know what Lindsay's going to say.
1, 2, 3. Jimmy, I thought you were going to say it with me.
I was just going to let you say it.
Jimmy Hula's.
You've been there one time.
Well, it was memorable.
I mean, there's obviously, I can't even
There's
think of
so
many.
many.
No
There's
matter
so many.
where you go, there's gonna be an awesome, unique restaurant, especially if you're into fresh seafood. Like, man, the seafood at some of these restaurants is unbelievable. And I'm gonna give a shout out.
Dave, my oldest son would agree with you.
Oh, yeah, he does like
loves
that.
Five Guys.
The best seafood that I have found in Florida. You ready? It's way up in Navarre, which is in the Panhandle, and it's a place called Scooters. I talked to the owner there, and he goes to the docks every day
That's cool.
and buys fish from the fishermen. And man, I got the grouper there, and it was the best grouper I've ever had. So shout out to Scooters in Navarre. Make sure you check that out. Gamer wants to know if I'm getting bald. Yes, very much so. If you can see, I have a receding hairline. I'm not ashamed of it either. So thank you for that.
Your son's mad that he's inherited that from
Yeah.
you.
Oh, Dave liked our video in Crystal River, right down the road from him.
Oh, awesome.
We love Crystal River.
I love Crystal Rivers.
Dave, oh, that's right. Dave is the one that lives here part-time. I was going to ask
Yes.
him if you lived in Crystal River, what you do for a living, because I know I've heard people say before that there's not a whole lot of jobs
Unless
in Crystal
like
River,
you're like a tour guide.
or like working at a hotel or restaurant or something like that. But as far as like your construction or medical or anything like that, or office jobs, anything like that, I've heard that there's not many jobs in the area for that. Kristen says, do you guys plan on taking a trip down to Sarasota again soon?
Yes.
Yeah, as soon as we can.
Yes.
We love it down there. We actually got to get to Venice soon.
Yes.
To visit family. Because I don't know if you're watching, cousin, but my cousin was in a motorcycle accident a while ago. He got pretty seriously injured. But he's recovering well now.
And he's finally back here because the accident was in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
So, and we were supposed to meet him that next weekend.
Yes, we were. And now that's been delayed, and he's asked us to come back down, but he said in the fall sometime. So
Okay.
we'll make sure
We'll
he's
give him a
ready,
little
but
bit
we're
longer.
definitely going down there. Fallon says, made a new friend that manages short-term rentals, and he's been able to get rentals for month to month. That's awesome. Is that,
That is awesome.
Is that? Wait, that is Fallon. Yeah, Fallon. Is that just because of the COVID stuff going on? Are they like kind of just trying to move the properties just to get somebody in them, or how's
Or is that like a
working?
normal thing?
Yeah, right. Like when things go back to normal, is he still gonna do it? Right?
Yeah.
Mira says, I appreciate all the family trips and beach videos. I have 2 toddlers, so I can't wait to explore those places. You have to do a video on top and affordable family-friendly restaurants. We do need to do
should.
that because there's so many different.
We tend to stick to like the louder ones because our kids are
Yeah,
loud.
that works out well when you're in a loud restaurant and the kids, nobody notices your kids making a scene necessarily.
Is there a Texas Roadhouse here?
Yeah, there is.
There is.
Yes.
Like, that was our jam back home.
Or, like-
because you can actually, you're supposed to chuck stuff on the ground.
Oh, right. Yeah,
So
yeah,
then
yeah.
it was like, our kids
Definitely.
are like, they're being half.
And we always like to go to like T-Rex and Disney
Yes,
Spring and
loud.
Rainforest Cafe.
However, those
But-
are more expensive.
Yeah, if you're talking family restaurants, like, we should do a video. I don't want to
We
spoil
should.
it, but Miller's Ale House has got to be up on the top of the list there, right?
You
Like,
think? For kids?
they have like kids meals really cheap, and yeah, like there's great food too. We'll have to do some research.
We'll do some research.
Yeah. Dream Hunters Live. I'm in Indiana.
Indiana.
Add a real estate broker working on my Florida realtor license as well. Good luck.
Very
Thank
cool.
you.
Good luck to you.
Matt says Five Guys are the best, especially when they give you extra fries. I don't know if I've ever had Five Guys.
I haven't either, but my son went with friends and he loves it. So,
Maybe we should put
And
that
he's
on the
picky.
top 5 family restaurants.
yeah, like he's super picky. So,
Oh boy, I'm gonna murder. Oh wait. Diana says, you guys get to Key West yet? No.
we need to.
No.
We had this big plan that we were going to do an RV.
Yeah.
Take a week.
We were gonna rent an RV and go down there and stay at Bahia Honda State Park, which was on one of our videos we talked about.
Yes.
But
We'll
then we looked at it because we're like, this is really affordable, and
Yeah.
it was what was it, like $200 or $300, $250 to $300 a night to rent it. But there's like a $2,000 security deposit, and I know my kids. I mean, they're good kids, but they're probably gonna break
They're
something.
good.
They're probably gonna break something. So we decided against that.
We'll still do.
We're still gonna go down
We're still
there.
gonna go down there. I would still love to do like a campground type thing. we just gotta figure it out with the homeschooling.
Diana says Bahia Honda is gorgeous, so we definitely need to get
we
there.
need to go.
Forgive me if I pronounce this wrong.
Don't even try.
Teresa?
Oh yeah.
Hey guys, we are
what I
looking
said.
into moving to Florida by January, February, looking at a community off Route 27. Are you talking about Highway 27, like by Davenport, Claremont area? Vista Mar Village. Are you guys familiar with it? I'm not familiar with the name, but you know what? We should, that's another video idea, like top Davenport communities or something like that. You
Yeah.
know, we could do stuff like that.
That'd
and
be
we,
easy.
We should do stuff like that, and we
We
will
should.
do stuff like that eventually. Not familiar with it, but let us know. Is it in the Davenport, Claremont area? If so, oh, she meant Route 17. Where's it at? What city? Let us know. Dave says he's a real estate investor, passive rental income in Indiana, buy, fix, sell in Florida. That's awesome.
That's very cool.
Fallon says, how are you feeling after your wreck? You know, I'm still having to go to the doctor to get my back worked
Weekly.
out. But overall, I mean, it's healing, but it's slow.
Your nights are not great.
No, I
like
don't.
when you have to actually, because like a body in motion stays in motion, he's moving all day, but then when it comes time to sit down, you can tell.
And then getting up is hard. But
Yeah.
I mean, I'm surviving. You know, that's what She also says, yes, most of his owners are from the UK. Okay. Gotcha.
Oh, I would
It's
love
like
to do
that-
another video in St. Augustine, Alan. The Light
George,
Festival.
Oh, George says hi from Tampa.
Hey, George.
Gator says, have you guys been to the parks since COVID? No, we have not. We had our SeaWorld pass. It expired, I don't even remember when it expired, like March, like right when this all started. So obviously they shut down then. We haven't renewed anything. We haven't went anywhere.
want to, and we will eventually. It's just hard for me to pull the trigger on that because
If we go to Disney, first of all, even with the Florida discount, it's like $500 for us for one day.
for one day. But here's the thing: I'm not so about that. Is the fact that like if we're gonna buy an annual pass, like we like to do, because then we have it. I want to be able to go when I want to go, and right now there has been a lot of
They're closing like which one was it? Closing at 5, you told me. What, SeaWorld?
they're yeah
something?
they're all are
Yeah.
and so it's just
There's
right-
no fireworks.
We
There's,
gotta wait.
You know?
We just, for our family, we're just gonna wait and see how this plays out.
All right. So, Teresa says, oh,
Davenport.
Davenport. So she means 17, like
No,
because we're
I've heard of. I've seen that.
Oh, I have heard of that.
Yeah.
I don't
I don't
know
think
where.
it's
I don't
far
know where
from
it
us.
is though. But we are on Highway 1792, so
Mm-hmm.
that might be kind of right.
Yeah.
Maybe it's that highway. Maybe that's why it's familiar to us because it's very close by.
Yeah.
Bill says we made our first research trip to Central Florida last weekend. Plans to move next summer with 3 kids, 10, 13, and 7. I did that out of order.
Yeah, you did.
Narrowed down our choice of neighborhoods from 5 from 19. That's good work right there.
That is great work.
Great work.
Great work.
Teresa, they're building new homes there. We'll have to look up. We'll look up
Yeah.
that neighborhood. I'll go back in the chat and find it. Bill says Waterford Lakes, Lakes Nona, Winter Garden, Apopka, Lake Mary. Oh, you mean communities like, oh man, because you got like 5 cities. Now you got to find communities within the cities. But you're narrowing it down.
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
most
You're
important
doing-
part.
Yeah.
Marcus says, are there good IT jobs in Central Florida? Yes, lots of companies here. Central Florida's got so much going
There's
on.
so much.
I mean, there's, so many, just for me being in construction, I know there's so many different construction companies. Every small business usually needs an IT person. So, I know that like we have people that are our IT people. They come in, in an as needed basis. And they do that for a bunch of different companies. So I think to be like a freelance IT person would be a great idea. in
Yeah, I
Central
don't think
Florida.
that'd be hard to get into.
Christian says, what is your best place to be in Florida in general and your best memory about Florida?
So I am drawn to St. Augustine. I don't know what it is.
You know?
I think it's something about how that they have done a pristine job at really keeping
The history.
The history. It's so beautiful there.
For those of you that don't know, St. Augustine is the oldest city in the United States.
It's so beautiful. I follow their page and I just love every single picture.
And I think we need to go spend a weekend there.
We do. Yes, I love St. Augustine. Best memory.
That's you too. You're the memory.
No.
You're making memories, right? So let's hear it.
No, I have a lot of different best memory categories though. Like
Yeah,
best
that's-
memory when I
On
first felt like it was
vacation.
home.
Right.
You know, or vacation or whatever. I mean,
All
there's
right,
just so many.
Christian, be a little more specific on. No, he
No,
doesn't have
just-
to be. I just need to answer it.
What's
right?
your best memory?
My best memory. I don't know. It's gotta be.
We've done a lot of cool stuff here.
I think my best memory is probably when we were on vacation one time. Like, I just remember when we were in Naples, I think.
Oh, love Naples.
Snorkeling by the beach, and we
Yeah.
were finding like starfish, sand dollars, fish, everything, and it was just so pretty. And we were there, during the week, so we were on the beach, and there was like nobody there, and it was just fantastic. And you can do that anywhere in Florida, really.
I have so many. I mean, I could say last night at the ranch.
That was you could.
I mean, we're always making new ones too.
Yes.
So.
Treason. Oh yeah, we already got to that one.
Well, and
Why are you hitting me?
sorry, my parents are gonna be here, so we're gonna make even more
Yeah, making memories.
awesome memories.
Brian says my wife and I are going next summer to scope out a few locations to move to. Any recommendations? We have a little girl as well. Well, Brian, what are you looking for, right? Are you looking for the beach? Do you have a job in a certain field that you're trying to find a job in that specific field? Are you working from home? Let's see, a little girl, so you got kids, so you're looking for decent school districts, obviously.
Or maybe they're homeschooling.
Yeah,
You
so
never know.
I mean, give us a little bit of background, right? You know, what's her name? What's your daughter's? No, that's creepy.
No.
I should not have said that. I'm sorry.
No.
I was thinking like your mother's maiden name, things like
Yeah.
that, but that came out kind of wrong. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Brian. He works in insurance and looking for good neighborhoods. I think that I've actually heard. I know there's a couple big. Where was I? I think there's a couple big insurance buildings around Tampa. Because I passed by it the other day and somebody actually pointed out it's ahead of a couple insurance buildings. But I also know that up towards Jacksonville, that there are a lot of like banks and insurance and things like that in downtown Jacksonville. So that could be a good area. St. Augustine is not far away, which is in St. Johns County. I think it's the top rated school district in the entire state. So that might be worth a look up by St. Augustine. We were just talking about how beautiful that city is. So definitely check that out. Your wife doesn't like the beach. Man, I just talked about a beach town. But St. Augustine is sweet, and there's other cities around St. Augustine that are in St. Johns County that are 20 minutes from the beach. So those would be worth a look as well. Alan said, Nora, I missed. Nora says, hi, do you guys like Vero Beach? I love Vero Beach, Nora. We've never visited there as a family. I've been there for work a few times, eaten at a restaurant, driven around. It's very pretty. The water's gorgeous there. It seems like it's well kept, I should say. It doesn't seem like it's, downtown Orlando where you got people walking the streets and things like that. It's well kept. It seems like newer stuff going on there. Vero Beach, very nice. Also, Disney has a resort in Vero Beach, if you didn't know. Alan says, glad to see your wife hit you too when she thinks of something when talking. You're guilty. Guilty of that.
You're also a good spot to put my chapstick that I don't.
Yeah. You know what? When like the kids wash their hands or something and there's not a towel, like
I'll be like, go get your dad.
No,
Just
yeah,
wipe
right.
it on his shirt.
Or I'll be there and they'll just come up and wipe it on my shorts. But they would never do that to you.
Oh no, they would not do that to me.
Yeah, Diana, who doesn't like the beach? Well, Brian's wife doesn't like the beach.
What?
Right? Vincent says, do you born in Brevard, Florida? You were born in Brevard, Florida? I wasn't born in Brevard. I was born in Wisconsin.
We were born in Wisconsin.
I hear there is a children's museum.
There is, and I just did some research on that.
In Orlando? I'm sure you did.
I did. Everything I've noticed.
Here's Lindsay when it comes to like activities. Right?
No. What I noticed with all the inside stuff, it's going to be a real buzzkill, is that right now they are just like, you can't get in anywhere. Because it's appointments. Like, everything is appointments.
And to everybody, you know, I know that there's been some like mixed feelings about Florida saying that their restaurants and everything are open up to 100%. We went to this ranch yesterday. Drove through McDonald's for food for the kids, and they forgot something, as always, right? So I had to walk in there, and they still are not allowing anybody to dine in there. So although the governor and everybody is saying, you know, things are open at 100%, lots of places aren't even still letting you dine in.
No. And like even with this ranch too, everything is appointments. And every place I called the Cran place, I called the Children's Museum. Crayola, whatever. Like all these places, I mean, they didn't even open. I don't even think they've opened.
Really?
Oh, hit you that hard. I don't even think Air It Up or whatever that jumpy thing.
Sky Zone.
I don't even think that's up.
What do you mean you don't even think? Like that would be like the last place to open. I think,
right.
Sweat
but
and
I'm
stuff.
saying everyone's saying everything's just open back up, and they're not.
No, it's
so.
not. Brian says, "Trust me, I don't get it either." I love the.
Is it a sand thing, Brian?
It's probably. Is it? Yeah.
Is it
some
a
people
Sam?
don't like. Brody hates the feeling of sand. Like
but,
on his.
Yeah, but do you have children?
Got a little girl.
Okay, because I could see like.
We don't know her name though. He wouldn't tell me.
Okay, but that's okay. I'm sure she's adorable. No, I can see as a mother's standpoint. I will tell you when we first moved here, and he kept wanting to go to the Atlantic side. I was a wreck. I was like, we no more than sat our chairs down, and I was like, pack her up. We're heading home. So I can get that if it's like a water thing and all that. Give it time. Keep visiting. Go. My suggestion, would you say your suggestion if they do make the plunge and come down here, would you say just do little trips like how we do sometimes during the week? Don't necessarily bring your swimsuits. Just visit. Sit. Watch the water.
Yeah, definitely.
And she will fall in love with it.
Go out on the pier.
Yes.
Right? Stuff like that.
Yep.
Smell the salty air.
Smell it.
Right? Oh man, we're getting behind now. Christian says, what is the first fun things to do after you move to Florida, and what are the fun things?
We did like everything.
Yeah, we've done like everything.
We're like
pretty much
Disney.
But
you know.
I'd say to check out, you know, we have a whole playlist on our channel of like things to get you away from the theme park, like cool things in Florida besides the theme park.
Very outdoors.
Yeah, so I mean that's for us. We like to see nature stuff. We like to see animal stuff. I personally love all the springs. Mm-hmm. My family doesn't like.
Don't you even go there.
No, I'm saying you don't like the coldness of the water.
Right, so get us sweatsuits. And we'd be happy as larks.
They're not heat suits, just
because
so you know.
This is how it goes.
Cold.
This is how a spring goes.
When we swam with the manatees, you were still cold.
Yeah, but I loved it. And I had a wetsuit on.
But yeah, check out our playlist, Christian, because those are our favorite things, because we did them. Dave says, schools are one of my hang-ups. My kid is in the high ability class in an excellent school in Indiana.
Ours.
Doing curriculum 2 years ahead of her age. Don't want to derail her education by moving. Yes, our Brody is in like, he's like pretty much 2 years. What the heck kind of math is he doing?
Okay.
He's in 7th grade, and he's almost to the point where I can't help him anymore. And I
haven't been able to help him since
consider myself
like
like a math whiz. Like I'm pretty good at math.
Well, I will tell you that this was this Dave? Dave, this was our...
Dave.
This was our biggest concern too, because we came from an amazing school district that catered to his needs as well, and I was really worried about that. However, it's kind of like reverse for me here, because the school he's in now does an amazing job for gifted students. He is already taking honors classes. However, you have a child that maybe isn't as much LD, but just needs that little
extra help.
Like,
for instance, as an example, the school district we came from had like a reading specialist. Where if a child was having trouble reading, like behind the rest of the class, they came in to work with that child.
Well, and they called you before you even noticed anything was wrong. That is not, like, you have to advocate for your children down here.
And that's the biggest thing that people need to realize. It's not so much that the schools aren't, they're just different. You know,
different.
It's run differently. Like if you if you call and ask about, something, ask to speak to a teacher. Like, we have teachers that call us, that text us, all that stuff. So it's not that it's bad.
No.
It's just you have to be present.
I love Maverick's teacher is top notch. Lucy's teacher, amazing. Brody's doing his thing. Fourth grade, it's but when you call the school that my kids are at, that dean of students, man, he is on it.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, is it an inconvenience because you have to advocate and you feel like, what? No, this is crap. They should have contacted us. You got to put that aside and you just got to work together and they get it done.
Boom.
It gets taken care of.
Christian says, did you know the best beach for me to go to is Panama City?
Because you're going to live in Panama City.
I figured that much.
Yeah.
Right? Club Sanderson, did you keep your cell phone numbers when you moved, or did you switch to a new provider to have a Florida phone number? Well, Lindsay kept her phone number because all of her old contacts and everything. I had a work phone that was also used as my personal phone, so that was owned by the company I worked for. They owned the number or whatever and kept the phone, and I got here, and then I got a new work phone that I also use as my personal phone. So I have a Florida number.
And I do not.
And I do not have necessarily my own cell phone. It's just a work phone. So behind the times. Nora says, no guys in Vero Beach. No guys in Vero Beach and the Botanical Gardens too. No guys. Well,
I don't know.
If you're a straight woman, you probably don't want to be there then, right?
Stop, Eric.
Just kidding.
Elaborate.
Yes, please. George says restaurants are struggling to open, unfortunately. Yes, they are. The Frugal Duo says, hi, everyone. Hello to you. Matt says, you guys are such a funny family. Thanks, Matt.
Thank you, Matt.
You know what? You should see us off camera. Not so funny. She really hits me then.
Oh, stop.
Hi, Martin. Frugal Duo says, so glad we finally made it to one of your live chats. We're so happy, too.
Yes.
Nora says, I'm going to be a grandmother in May.
Yay.
So I like Vero Beach's children's activities. That's awesome. Congratulations, Nora.
Yes, congrats. It's exciting times.
Is it a boy or a girl? Do we know?
I don't know. Maybe it's a surprise.
Maybe. Big Erm. I like
Big
that.
Erm.
Hey, Big Erm. Hey, guys. Almost missed you. I'm at Universal tonight. Got into town last week. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Here for business or pleasure?
Or both.
Or both. You could do both.
You could do both.
Are you moving already? On vacation? Looking for places? What are we doing, Big Erm? Brandon says, check out the mullet run. We know about that. It's actually called the mullet toss. Remember that? If that's what you're talking about.
When is it?
I don't know. I looked it up not too long ago because I wanted to try to see if we could go. But there's actually, I forget what town it is. We mentioned it in one of our videos. Like, I don't remember the name of the video. Probably something like 17 crazy things you didn't know in Florida.
Is it like the sturgeon run?
No, the mullet toss. Remember, it's that one city in Florida that throws dead fish over the state line into Alabama.
Oh my gosh, we have to go do that.
Yeah. They take a bunch of dead fish.
Like, is Alabama okay with that? Or is it like just like a rivalry
Maybe
thing?
Florida picks them up afterwards, right?
I don't want to have to pick up dead fish afterwards. It would just be fun.
MD Dolan says, I'm moving to Plant City in a couple months.
Cool.
Anything you can tell me about the area? Plant City. It's rural, right?
Rural.
It's rural. It's like the strawberry city in Florida. They have like strawberry festivals. We talked about this in our last Facebook
love
Live.
the country
But
out
it's
here.
beautiful there.
Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful.
Plant City. I like Plant City.
Watching when you drive down those roads too, and you see all the cows and like in the water, and it's just so pretty.
That wasn't that way, but
you could probably see it in Plant City too.
maybe, yeah. Big Erm's here for work. Well, at least you're in Florida for work,
Big
right?
Erm.
And you're at Universal for work? Or are we just having fun? Pleasure tonight, right? Fassel says, can you guys help me some money to move Florida?
Do you need like pricing? Because we have a video on that.
We do. I mean, I don't have a whole bunch of extra money to give all the viewers to move here, but I'd love to if I did.
But we have a video on what things would cost. If you want to check that out.
Dave says, other issue is wages. Wife is a nurse, and the pay there is embarrassing as in one half in comparison to the Midwest. Hashtag sunshine tax. Well, 1+, no state income tax. I know it doesn't make up for all of it. But a small portion at least. And Dave, if you're not already, join our Facebook group, because somebody mentioned something about this not too long ago in the group, about how they were embarrassed, like with the jobs and the wages that they were being offered. They're getting job offers that were just so low. And then finally,
Florida just changed that.
that's for teachers.
Oh.
And then finally, this woman had mentioned that she kind of told a hospital what she wanted to be paid. Blew through the interview or whatever, and she got what she wanted.
There you go.
So I don't know if that's specific to the certain hospital or whatever facility that she got a job in, but it's worth asking a question on the Facebook group, and that's why we have the Facebook group, for everybody to share their experiences, and everybody helps everybody so much. So make sure you join. Brandon says, LOL. I think that means laugh out loud.
It's laughing out loud.
Oh, okay. No, the mullet migration down the Florida coast.
Wait, what?
Like the fish migrating down the coast. Sorry, Brandon. I thought you were talking about something else.
So you're the one who brought up throwing dead fish, and that's not what it is?
That's not what he was talking about, but it's called the mullet toss.
Okay, but I was right. It's like migrating.
Yeah, that's what you meant?
That's what I thought when he first said it.
Oh, well,
I figured like the sturgeon.
Oh, you did say that, right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, maybe we'll have to check it out. Brandon, let us know what's going on and where to go.
Kid, you're going to have to stick with us.
Okay. Big Erm, staying in hotels, looking for a place to stay permanently. Took a job in Orlando. Congratulations, Big Erm.
Congrats.
AJ Hooker, is there a website to check out floodplains, especially in Panama City area? I'm not sure about that.
I don't know.
I know any place, Panama City, if there's going to be flooding and stuff like that because of the storm surge from hurricanes and stuff like that. But obviously some areas probably get it worse than others. And I'm sure there's some sort of resource that you can look up online, but I'm not aware of a specific one. Diana says you need like $10,000 or more to move comfortably. Yes, that's true. I mean, the video we did was based on a family of, I think, like 5.
Yeah.
Trying to get a house and everything, and moving yourself was like $10,000. Hiring movers ended up to be like $14,000 with all the expenses included. And then obviously
what kind of a mover are you? Are you one that likes to dress up your house when you get here?
Yeah, right.
With new stuff.
And
that's how we
obviously,
are. So
any number you come up with, cushion it. Give it a cushion.
Definitely.
If you are moving just yourself, and maybe you're just out of college or something like that, your price is going to be significantly less.
And I would have a savings beside your moving stuff.
Right. But like I was saying, if you're like a single college person, like for all you care, you're going to drive your car down here with an air mattress, and sleep on that and kind of work your way up. So you could do it very cheaply.
Yeah.
Dream Hunters Live, looking to move to Merritt Island. Have you ever been there? Merritt Island. Is that like right before you get to Cape Canaveral?
Yes. I remember, yes.
We've been there many a time.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Love.
Fassel says, what I am saying to move, I need around $6,000 to borrow from you. Yeah, just borrowing. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I found a plane.
I found a plan for flood areas and sinkholes on YouTube.
Oh, it's first said plane, sorry.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Okay, well, that's awesome. Definitely look it up then if you're into, if you're looking for floodplains, that's a good idea. YouTube is the second biggest search engine behind Google.
Wow.
Which is crazy because YouTube's owned by Google. So YouTube,
they're really just
they
running
got a
the world.
stronghold, right?
Yeah.
It's like Disney of the internet.
Yeah.
We're all caught up. And what are we at? We're at 53 minutes. Man, awesome. Pound it. Anybody else got anything? Oh, yep, we do. George says just wanted to share out an alterations place in Tampa called Stitches Alterations. They have 50% promotion this weekend. Fantastic.
Actually, I got a text message about this from the baseball team.
What?
Yeah. About uniforms.
Getting altered?
Yeah.
Crazy.
And I'm not kidding. I just got...
It's funny how that works, right?
It is very funny how that works.
Mullet runs right now, silly. Check
Like
out
right
mullet
now?
run reports. They're everywhere. Tarpon, sharks, and snooks smashing the schools of mullet. Oh, man, that'd be cool.
Oh, Sully.
Yeah, we should do that. Go on
Like-
our boat. Can you see the fish doing it? Or is it like just like really good fishing around these areas?
Do you have to be on a boat, or is it like You know how
You
like
could go in the water and watch the sharks.
no, I mean like the sturgeon. You could just sit on the side and watch the sturgeon run.
Oh yeah, you're saying from shore or by
Yeah.
boat?
Do you
right?
have to be in a boat?
Right, I get it now. Kristen says, "Thank you guys for all your help with everything.
Kristen,
we appreciate you. We appreciate
We
you.
appreciate you so much. I love her.
You guys are on it. On what?
Like a bonnet.
On it like an Easter bonnet. What is the winter like where you are? You're looking at it.
You're looking at it.
No.
It will get a little chillier.
It'll get chillier. We have a video on our channel that we made last winter.
It will actually make sense when we wear long sleeves in pictures.
Yeah,
A little
right.
bit.
Because we wear long sleeves in pictures in August or July or
However,
something like that.
cutting our Christmas tree down, that was hot on Christmas.
Yeah, it was like
we
in
were
the 80s.
sweating.
Well, yeah, but it wasn't. You made us wear long sleeves for a picture.
Yeah. It's Christmas.
Flannels. What is the winter? Oh, Matt says no sound. Sound
Oh,
working fine. Okay.
Okay.
Matt, you got no sound, bro.
Yes, you can see it from shore. Runs close to the beach. What beach?
Yeah, where they at? I gotta look it up probably.
We've
Mullet
gotta-
Run. Mullet Run 2020.
Okay, so there's not a throwing thing
You know,
to
we're
Alabama.
aren't we still? Are we still looking for something? Yeah, there is that. Are we
There's-
still looking for things to do on Saturday with your
Yeah,
parents?
we could go watch some mullet.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Fassel says, I moved from Minnesota 3 years ago. Tampa, I'm very happy living in Florida. No stress. All the time, shiny. Well, what are you trying to do borrowing $6,000 from us then?
Yeah.
You already moved here. Liar.
I think they said they were just kidding before.
Oh, okay.
Jupiter.
That's not too far.
It's
Oh, yeah,
not.
it is. Yes, it is.
I was
Yes,
gonna say,
is.
isn't
Yes, it is.
Jupiter
It's
up
down.
there?
It's down.
Oh, it's down.
No, like the planet Jupiter is up there.
But the mullet run is down.
It's just like that.
We can do it. How long is it? How long of a drive?
Do you have? Oh, you got. We can't use your phone right now. I don't have mine.
Brandon, from Davenport to Jupiter, how far?
What's your favorite beach? Says Jasmine. Honeymoon Island.
North Beach.
That's our favorite beach.
It's our favorite.
Yes.
Although Naples,
We haven't been there in like 3 years, so.
it was so amazing. Also depressing when you walk along and you see all those mansions and you're like, wow, wonder what it would be like to be in there. And you see all the cleaning people and you know what I'm talking about, the real pretty houses.
Jasmine loves Siesta Key.
Siesta Key is beautiful.
Take fishing poles, cast net, throw live mullet on 7-odd circle hook. Epic fun. That does sound like epic fun.
That does sound like fun.
Except Brandon, I got a cast net. I'm an
Horrible.
amateur. You know, I got to learn how to throw that thing. First thing I did, I sat on the beach and watched a YouTube video on how to do it. and
Yeah, that's how you know you're a newbie.
I caught a needlefish, but that was all I caught.
Oh, you did? You did?
Yeah, I caught a needlefish. Dennis moving down from Wisconsin on Saturday.
Wisconsin.
Dennis, we're from Wisconsin, so that's why we say that.
Wisconsin.
Dennis, where are you moving? Titusville. Okay.
Yeah.
I said it right away when I said it. Hi, Sully.
I want to catch another bug.
You want to catch another
bugs?
Follow me a tater.
bug?
Go get a tater.
Kristen says Lido Beach is her favorite beach. We haven't been there yet.
We haven't been there.
Clearwater
We haven't been
Beach. Are there any drive-throughs for adult frozen drinks? I don't think you can get a drink to go in a car.
But you can drive through and get like a case of beer.
Yes, you can, but I don't think, not that I know of at least. That to me, that seems like
Maybe.
that'd be very illegal, right? Open intoxicant, right?
Yeah, because you would. Yeah. I don't know.
Jasmine says, I watched your videos like crazy before I moved to Florida 6 months ago and have been following you ever since. We moved from Michigan.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Jasmine.
Jasmine.
I love that
To
name too.
Jupiter. What is she saying?
To Jupiter.
Brandon says it's 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad.
From Davenport, but if you took a mullet run 2020 report, there might be schools closer to you. Schools of
We're
mullet.
doing it, Brandon.
Larry, where's the best
Larry.
restaurant you guys have tried? Lindsay's gonna say Jimmy Hula's, Larry. You know, it's a chain from what I've heard. We went to the one in Clearwater. I know there's one in Orlando. I think there's one in Tampa too. Not positive, but there's probably some other locations. But Lindsay really loves Jimmy Hula's.
They're tacos.
Club Sanderson says only booze, beer. Yeah, that's it. I don't even think they had liquor there. I think it was just beer.
Oh, really? They didn't have liquor?
Oh, you know what? I'm not sure.
I thought I saw liquor.
I'll have to check the video. Shelly says, hey guys, I almost missed you. I'm finding the
Hi,
same
Shelley.
apartments I was looking at in March are now $350 more. Is this because of the season? I think so. Yes, because winter is when like snowbirds and stuff come down, and Florida has a lot higher population in winter than they do in the summer months. So that's probably the reason for the higher rent right now. As soon as we're done, we'll catch something.
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
go catch some creatures.
Found a little frog in my lanai, and the first thing I thought about was I have to hire your son Sully.
Oh,
Come here, buddy.
he's a mess right now.
That's okay. Come here. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. He's
He's a
catching
mess.
stuff. You want to show your tattoos? Cool. You're so tough.
Ooh, you are so tough. Go get your net.
All right. Matt says, is Florida good for engineers because I'm planning to go to college or trade school for engineering when I get older? Yes, Matt. If anyone who lives here could tell you, the construction's out of control. Crazy. Tons of construction. Especially like the infrastructure, the road construction too. Like you can be an engineer for that. There's all sorts of different engineers you can be, but there's so much construction and road construction, like I said. Aerospace engineer, there's that too, because there's NASA and everything here too. So definitely engineering would be a great field to get into for Florida. 9 inches for ya little booty says, hey baby girl. Okay, we are going to hide you from our channel, so that's awesome. I expected a bigger laugh from you from that.
I saw it a while ago.
Nora says, my youngest son lives in Fort Lauderdale and he thinks I would like Tampa. Is it hotter there than on the East Coast? Okay, my youngest son lives in Fort Lauderdale and he thinks I'd like Tampa. Is it hotter there than on the East Coast? I think it's pretty much the same.
Yeah.
I don't think it changes that much. Tampa may be a little bit hotter because you get that breeze coming all the way across the Atlantic on the eastern side of the state. So Tampa being on the Gulf, I could see it being a little bit hotter in Tampa, but not like crazy hotter. Not as hot as
Tampa's
Orlando.
a great area though.
Orlando gets hot because we're landlocked. We're not landlocked. I shouldn't say that. We're in the center of the state, and there's like no wind. Well, sometimes there's wind, but
Where are you going
I'm
with
being
this?
I'm contradicting myself. But for the most part, like it's dead silent. You know what I mean? Like it's not breezy a lot.
No.
Really, like you don't get that
If
ocean
it's
breeze.
breezy, it's because it's storming or about to.
Nana says it's equally hot.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to be a moderator for your streams. Toss me a wrench.
That's not
Dave,
a bad idea, Dave.
get a hold of us, Dave, because
Yeah.
we've had a few times where we're like, eh.
The last time somebody came for me.
Yeah,
pretty
right.
hard.
Yeah, right. So, Dave, if you're serious, send us a message on Facebook or something. We'll get together. Sometimes the West Coast is hotter than the East Coast. Okay. That girl Daisy says, hey, how are you doing? Good,
We are
Daisy.
doing
We're just about
good.
ready to leave,
Yeah.
though. But you can go back and watch, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so nice not to have like the sounds of air conditioners like overpowering us when we're outside
Yeah.
right now. Like everyone's air conditioners are off, and I know everyone's gonna think we're crazy because it's like 82 degrees out or something. But this is like comfy for us now.
Yeah.
Where everybody in the Midwest would be like, so hot out, but
Yeah.
we're like comfortable.
It'll be interesting to see how my mom and my dad do when they get here because they left
And
with
car
colder.
alarms. Yes, car
Yeah.
alarms.
They
tonight.
left with colder temps in Wisconsin, so
I think is that house where those car alarms are going off? Is that a vacation rental?
yeah.
They might have been messing with us because we got all of our lights up here and stuff. They probably saw we were
Sometimes do
streaming.
that,
and
yeah.
We've had people do that before. Club Sanderson, have you noticed you are more comfortable at the beach with a breeze than you are in Davenport? I'm always more comfortable
At the beach. Yeah.
Christy says, did the pest control help with the fire ants? I'm worried about my chihuahua being bitten. It did help, and now we need to do it again.
We need to do it again. They're getting.
You can probably see behind us here. Our yard isn't the best. It's a rental, so that's why. And we have anthills all over our yard.
It's horrible.
It's starting to get bad again, so we got to get the pest control.
We got to get
people
it
out
back
here.
over here. But when you do consistent pest control, yes, it is perfect.
Daisy says, do you have any housing information for Davenport? What kind of housing information? Daisy, reach out to us on Facebook.
Yes.
Because we are in Davenport, so we can probably help you somehow.
Yes.
Yes, honey? It's a little bit dark. Yep, and Sully's back there hunting.
He's
See?
hunting.
Shelly says, I was wondering if people turn the air off ever. It's been 64 here in Illinois, and I've enjoyed the air off and windows open. Yes, we turn it off. I mean,
And then we turn it
for
back on.
you know, in the winter, it's literally what it is. Like, you'll turn the heat on in the night, and then like come like
AC.
10, 11 o'clock, you're turning the AC on.
Well,
Sully, come here, buddy.
we live in a house. We live in a glass house. We have windows everywhere, and in the morning and during the day, that sun beats in, and it gets so hot. So yeah, it's turning it on, turning it off, turning it on, turning it off.
Shelly said, oh no, that was the same one. Dennis says 45 degrees in Wisconsin this morning.
I don't know. I just can't even remember what that feels like.
Diana asks, are we going to miss the snow from Wisconsin?
It's our second Christmas.
I don't
year.
miss the snow. I miss the
think
fall.
I miss the first snowfall. Like, you know, you put the Hallmark movies on, all that kind of stuff, and then I'm like over it, but I think we'll be all right. This is our second year.
Matt says he just sees Sully with a net behind us. Yeah, he's hunting for creatures out in the yard. He caught a butterfly right before we
I
started.
know. He's... Oh,
it's a
not
moth,
a
he says.
butterfly. It's a moth.
It's a butterfly.
That was a cicada moth.
Oh, it was a cicada.
A cicada moth, he said.
Okay.
Okay. All right, 45 feels horrible. Yes, it does. Should we end this tonight?
Yeah.
I think so.
We gotta go catch creatures.
We gotta
I've
go
gotta
catch
make
creatures.
cookies.
I gotta clean the garage.
You do have to clean the garage.
Man, I got a lot to do. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.